It's been a wild week, and something dangerous is happening, and most Christians don't see it. We've seen Donald Trump in a public clash with the Pope.
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo. He's a very liberal person, and he's a man that doesn't believe in stopping crime. He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
Then, almost immediately, he posts AI-generated images of himself, first as a healer, then being held by Jesus himself. And in both images, an American flag waving in the background. That's not random. That's messaging. Then on April 16th, Pete Hegseth steps up during a press conference about the Iran war. He uses Christian language to justify war while criticizing the press as unpatriotic and comparing them to the Pharisees.
A note to the press corps, to the American media. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what side some of you are actually on. It's incredibly unpatriotic. Our press are just like these Pharisees. The Pharisees scrutinized every good act in order to find a violation, only looking for the negative.
So, now we got political leaders using religious imagery, war being framed as righteous, critics being framed as enemies of God. And it raises a serious question. What is actually being created here? Because images are powerful. They don't just show us something. They have the ability to motivate, influence our thinking, and behavior. As Edwin Lewis Cole once said, one of the most powerful things you can do in life is create an image. The next most powerful thing you can do is destroy it. And here's the danger. We become what we worship. What's being built right now in America is an image that appears on the surface as godly, but its essence is anti-Christ. That image is Christian nationalism, where faith and country become the same thing, where loyalty to God starts to look like loyalty to a nation or even a leader. And if you question it, you're not just unpatriotic, you're unfaithful. That's where this becomes dangerous, because slowly, subtly, worship shifts from God to identity, from Jesus to power, from truth to control. And let's be clear, Donald Trump is not Jesus. No politician is. They don't heal. They're not all-knowing. They're not worthy of worship. They are leaders, yes. And the Bible calls for us to pray for them. But our loyalty, that belongs to Christ alone. Exodus 20, verse 3 says, "You shall have no other gods before me." And that includes political powers, even when it looks and sounds righteous. But here's the part that changed my perspective. Genesis 50, verse 20 says, "What was meant for evil, God meant for good." So, what if, even in all of this, God is still working? What if this moment is actually exposing something so people can clearly see it? Because right now, the name of Jesus is being talked about everywhere. And Jesus said in John 4, verse 35, The fields are white for harvest. That means people are searching. They're watching. They're questioning. They are ready for the good news concerning Jesus Christ. So, as Christians, instead of getting distracted with all of this, we step in, not with political power, but with truth. Not with manipulation, but with the gospel. We have to show people the real Jesus, not the one used for influence, but the one who saves. This is our moment to speak up, to stay grounded in the Word, to refuse false images, and reflect the true one, Jesus. Because we were made in the image of God. So don't let the world reshape it or destroy it. Point people to Christ and let them see the difference. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was a blessing to you, please like and share. This will help us reach more people like you. Also, please subscribe to our channel for more faith-based content. Until next time, God bless.